No, it's I turned it off. Yeah, there's no music now. Yeah, it'll just get in the way, and also it's that's more bandwidth you'll need to use to get it over there. Oh hey, I already went live like hours ago. I don't know what I've been in this scene. All right, well hey, welcome. I clicked something. Okay, so hey, there we go. All right, so we're live. So welcome to Upturned Table, the fifth session of the Dune RPG, Adventures in the Imperium. So I'm Jeremy, and I'll be running this. And with me are Matt, Will, and Terry. Hey guys.
Hello.
Hey, hello. Hey, everything's running smooth and perfect.
As
We're a
always.
well-oiled machine now.
Yes, as always. We're prematurely live. But yeah, so no music. We're not using any music in Foundry, but there is music at the beginning of the stream. That track didn't come across. But nice. So yeah, thanks anybody that's watching. Agent Carolina. Oh, Jolien Blue. Hey guys, good to see ya. And yeah, so we've got a lot of we got some bookkeeping to do because with all the excitement of the Great Breaching, I didn't award you guys advancement for session 3. So you've got advancement for 2 sessions coming up, and they're pretty active sessions. So prepare to spend. You can go on a shopping spree. All right. So so advancement. This is for sessions 3 and 4. So we'll start with Kel. So Kel got 10 points in the planning and negotiation and invitation stage, and 10 points in the breaching. So you have 20 new advancement points to spend.
Wow.
Jack has 10 from the planning and invitation, and then 6 from the Great Breaching. So you've got 16 new points.
He was pretty passive during the breaching. I was doing all the heavy lifting. I understand.
And
I stopped the guy from trying to kill.
But where's the princess? Where's the princess? That's what we keep asking.
Yeah, where's your cousin at?
Yeah, where's your cousin?
Could we not emphasize the cousin part?
And then Tars, 12 in the invitation section, and then 8 in the Great Breaching, so 20 as well. So yeah,
so those are advancement points?
Yes, yeah, advancement points. So you have those to spend, and you can spend them now. We should have taken some time at the beginning of the last session.
I had 12 right before.
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Probably.
So
I had 7 left over. So.
Yes. Yeah, so now you've got a lot.
All right, remind me, how much are the skill advancements?
Oh yeah, the all of the advancements are. Oh wait. So skill is, you can increase it by +1. You can only do it once in this way, and it can't be over 8. It costs 10 advancement points +1 for each previous one you've purchased. You've advanced. So if you haven't advanced any, it's nothing. But if you have, then it's 11. 11 for 1, 12 for 2 previous, and nothing over 8. Yeah, that's for skills.
So if you haven't done it all, it's 10?
Yes, right. If you haven't done it before, 10. But you did raise your discipline, right?
Yeah. Discipline.
Okay,
before.
right. Yeah. So it'd just be 11 to raise another.
So I can't remember.
Any advancement. It's not segregated by attribute.
Right. Yeah, and any skill advancement. Yeah, total.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can you
I don't remember which one I raised.
Oh. Yeah, you raised discipline, Terry, from previously from 5 to 6.
Okay, is that why I have a +1?
Yes. Yeah, right.
Focuses?
Yeah, because there was no way in the sheet to mark that, so we just did +1s, and you can only raise a skill once. So yeah, it'll never be +2.
I can never raise discipline again.
Right. You can only spend these points to raise it once. Yeah. So it has to go somewhere else.
And how much are talents?
And talents are are equal to 3 times the number of talents you already have.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, so 9 if you've got 3. Yeah, now you guys got something to play with, so you can. Yeah, and talents look.
So
Pretty
can
useful.
you remind me what I can do besides increasing a skill?
So you can.
So I can add a talent also,
Yeah, you can add
and
it.
those are in the rule book.
Yes.
They're under the little suitcase.
Oh right.
on this-
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can shop in the if you want to look in Foundry, under items, the items tab, which is that little suitcase. There's a folder, an assets folder. Let's make sure you guys can see all of it.
Cool. So I can add assets also.
Yes. Yes, assets are 3 advancement points, and then to raise the quality, you can spend advancement points 3 times the asset's existing quality.
So my Kindle asset is a 1. So you're saying to raise it to a 2, it costs 9 advancement points?
To raise a quality, +1. Yes. 3 times. No, so if it's already a 1, 3 times it'll be 4 points, right? By spending 3 times the asset's existing quality. If the Kinjal's a 1, you want to raise it 1, it's 3 points. And if you want to raise it to 3, it'll be 6 points. That's right. Can you guys see the assets? Yeah, we did that. That's right, when we were doing the character sheets. I was worried these directories aren't visible.
Yeah, they were already all there.
Okay.
We're good.
At least for me.
All right.
I don't see no romance talent.
No romance talent. Uh-oh. Is it in the book?
I need to learn the voice.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Hang out with Fortuna for a weekend and no problem.
Marry me.
That didn't sound creepy at all.
Yeah. Oh,
So
sweet.
my battle score is a 7, and so to raise that costs 11 because I previously raised my discipline.
Yes. Right. Yeah, 10.
I'm going to raise that to 8.
Okay, cool.
Ooh, I think I'm gonna do stirring rhetoric. That's pretty cool.
It makes sense since I just won that awesome fight.
Oh, yeah,
last time.
Definitely.
All right. So I raised my understand,
Oh, okay.
and I added stirring rhetoric.
Hee.
That's a skill.
It's a talent.
Talent.
Yep, I get to motivate people.
Nice.
So you said to raise my Kindle from 1 to 2 would cost me 3 points?
Yes. Yeah, because it's just 3 times the existing quality.
So if I wanted to raise my intelligence, that would be the same.
Oh, yeah, the quality of the intelligence asset. Yes.
Because it's 1.
Mhm.
So I want to raise that to 2.
Okay.
So that's 6 points total if I raise intelligence and Kindle by 1.
Correct. Yes.
So I don't know if this helps, Will, but I locked mine after I made my changes, and then I closed and opened it, and it was all still there.
Okay.
You know, I've never used that little lock thing next to to the name. That's what you guys are talking about, right?
Yeah.
I've never. It's set to unlock, I think.
Oh, really? Yeah, mine comes
right because
when
the
I
thing
open
is
it. It's
looks like
locked.
an open padlock.
When I click on it, it does. But whenever I open my character sheet for the first time, it's locked.
I've never changed that or clicked it for any reason. I just edit the things on the sheet as they are.
Yeah, it's weird. I wonder if it's an internet.
It sounds
thing.
like a glitch.
Yeah, because that sucks. Will sheet keeps getting zeroed between every session.
It's okay. It gives me reason to buy in more, right? I have to know what's going on. So.
Right.
Would we have our determination back?
Yes, yeah. You both have. You all have 1 point of determination if you spent it. And actually, let me double check. All right. The exciting shopping sequence.
I'm all done.
Okay, cool. All right. Good. And yeah, I'll go through kind of the effects on all of your indices. So the house, Abecostrr, what was the kind of total effect of the great breaching and how the house is seen. And then also, I guess, you won't need to know those. Those will come up but you have a kind of favorability standing with each of the houses that attended as well. And so if you want to, after we solve the immediate situation, if you want to follow up with anybody that was in attendance.
All right. I think I'm going to spend 10 points to raise my communication 1 because it's very bad and I spent forever planning my breaching speech. So I feel like I've learned how to communicate better.
Nice. All right.
And I think we were joking about last time, but I think I'm going to, let's see. So to raise something asset to rank 3,
it's three times the existing. So yeah, 6.
6 points.
Yep.
And I'm going to add submersibility to my ornithopter. So
nice.
Oh, you're gonna make it a submersible?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
A submersible ornithopter.
So now it's gilded and armored. It's very maneuverable and it's submersible.
You know what it should be? It should be, you know, like in the movie, the ornithopter wings can fold back for diving. So it should be like they fold back. Once you submerge, they start
diving through the air.
Yeah. But then you could, he can make it so they fold back. He dives into the water, and then they spin around the outside of the hull like a rotating motor kind of thing. That'd be cool.
Oh,
I was thinking more like they fold back, and then they're just like flippers, and they just flippy flop behind it and push it forward. But spinning would be cool too.
Yeah, that sounded cool, man.
Yeah, the flippy floppiness. I think the spinning is better than the flippy floppiness. Yes.
For some reason, I was just reminded of the guy on South Park that wanted to be a dolphin.
Well, if he spent 6 points, he could be submersible too.
Yeah. I should spend 6 more points on my personal dispenser and have it give you some type of snorkel equipment also, but I won't. I'm going too far down a rabbit hole. I don't think I need to.
So yeah, after all you guys are done spending, let me know how many advancement points you have left. I'll make
I have 3 left.
Okay, 3.
I have 6 left.
Oh, good. Okay.
Tars has 15.
Okay.
What?
Ooh, nice. Yeah.
Well, I was up to 32.
Yeah.
I've raised. I raised my intelligence asset and my Kindle asset, and my battle skill.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about looking for. What'd you call it? Assets or talents?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Feel free.
Yeah,
I don't know what would be good. So, and there's so many. It's like, wow,
it's a lot. Yeah, that's quite
it's a little overwhelming.
There's a lot of battle ones.
I mean, like, do I really need a dew collector?
I don't know. Do you? on a water planet?
But there's some, it's like, what are these things? Like there's something called a Elacca, ELACCA. I have no idea what that is.
I think that's the wood. I think that's the Ikaz, the wood. I'm not sure if it's poison or hallucinatory. It's got some kind of weird property. That's one of their products. Elacca wood, yes. The big agro business. House Edie does most of that. Yeah, let's see what.
I mean, one of the assets is a hostage. I'm
nice.
yeah, I could use a hostage.
Yeah, we never found out what happened to that Sardaukar, so he could be he could be tied up somewhere.
Yeah, enemies are better off dead.
Oh yeah, it can be burned as a narcotic. Yeah, Elacca wood, the Elacca drug.
Oh, so it's like a hallucinogen.
Yeah.
Ooh, did you see Master at Arms, Terry? That one's pretty good.
Master at Arms under assets?
Talent.
Oh.
At the start of a duel, skirmish, or battle scene, select a single asset that represents a melee weapon or a unit of troops. Due to your prowess, you may spend 1 momentum to improve that asset's quality by 1 for the next conflict in the scene.
Oh, nice.
You can temporarily juice up your Kinjal. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's very cool.
So how much does that cost if I wanted that?
3 times the number of talents you have right now, right, Jeremy?
Yeah, let me double check.
9 points.
Yeah, talents is. I should have put this in another. Talent is 3 times the number of existing talents. Yep. So 9. You gonna go for it?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay.
So 9 points, and then I list that under talents.
Yeah, you can just drag it over.
So I have 6 advancement points now.
Okay. Cool. All right. Good.
And I'm taking fresh screenshots of everything.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, good.
Did y'all export your character sheets now?
I'll do it again right now.
Make a JSON file.
All right, that's like the 4th one, so I won't know which one to use. Next time, it'll be perfect.
They have timestamps on them.
Just go by the time, yeah.
Oh wow, can you only export your own character sheet?
Oh, maybe if you're given if I think I can give you ownership of other sheets, but yeah.
Yeah, I can only export my own, which is fine.
Okay. Yeah. Each of you is by default when you're assigned the character, the players assign the character. Yeah, they become this only owner. All right. Okay, so let me just to give you guys a sense. So we're using the indices to manage, and then if we do a session where we do like house operations and kind of like keep track of your industry and everything, like how everything is going. But this was a major event that created a lot of sales. So on the indices, House Abecostrr, your honor went up 1 because of the honor duel and the kind of successful settling of the Canley. Imperial support went up 1 because of the kind of you didn't lose any status and you remained an important asset to the Empire. Nothing changed on the Landsrad support, nothing on military power, but that is something that you can buy. You can purchase with your wealth. Ruthlessness is -2 because you showed mercy and you didn't behead anybody in front of the crowds or anything, or make any take any unnecessary revenge. So you're not very ruthless. Your production is +2 because of the successful. You'll be required to produce more because of the successful event, and there were 4 successes on the event, so I'm going to go ahead and make that 4 wealth. So the orders that went through and the interest that was generated by the Great Breaching created 4 wealth. And wealth is kind of an abstract but incredibly powerful asset. So basically you could exchange it 1 to 1. You can spend a wealth point to gain a military point. That's something you can actually purchase. And I think also the trust, the people's trust. People's trust went up 1 as well. It was a great spectacle. So everyone is all enamored with their leaders and their great events. So 4 wealth points. So to give you an example, if you wanted to book passage on a Highliner exclusively for yourself and to move your own cargo or something, that would be only half a point of wealth. So wealth points are pretty powerful. So so bringing your military power up 1 means that you're much more formidable as a house and can back up what you say. And so that means when people are interacting with you or against you, this will raise or lower the difficulty, depending on how they're trying to interact with you. And they recommended also that with the non-houses, the factions, the Mentat and the Bene Gesserit and the Navigators, that if you have a relationship, that should be represented in favor points, so that you can call on those to get a very specific thing from that faction. So you have that Fortuna as that asset. So I made her worth 3 favor points. So you can use those to spend to get the Bene Gesserit to perform any sort of duty you would want from them.
You always want to get those Bene Gesserit owing you favors.
Yes.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right. And so interactions with the other factions can give you favor points as well. Navigators would be incredibly useful. Things like that. So if you want to follow up with Renshu or anything, that's the possibility to interact with the guild. So when we last left off, during all of the distraction of the duel, Tarz's victory over a fallen Sardaukar, a almost bloodless victory. So the Canley has been settled, so no longer is House Vandor in Canley and is a deadly enemy of your house. So you'll have to make a new enemy, which you may have done already. And so you notice, so I think the last information you have is Cynti is missing. It appears that she packed bags and was expecting to go somewhere, and her bodyguard was found tied up in her quarters. And I think that's where we left it. That was the last reports you got. And I think, Matt, you wanted to, you were trying to decide if you should try to recall, because all of the houses, all of their ships were leaving for the Highliner, and you were trying to decide what you wanted to do.
I think at the end there, I asked if we could contact the navigators and tell them they need to hold the ship.
Oh, right. Okay. All right. Let's see. Yeah, you can attempt to do that. It may not. I guess we can make it a roll, and it will be based on. So you don't have any influence over the navigators, so it's going to be a pretty significant. The difficulty is going to be pretty significant.
I have some of these fighters set up from atmosphere to space.
Oh yeah, yeah. If you want,
if you want to just hop on a fighter and go up there and talk to them personally, you can.
Yeah.
If you want
to board a Highlander, yes.
Threaten the guild, yeah.
Well, I didn't say threaten, but maybe make a more passioned plea.
Yeah. So you have communication with the Highlander from the surface of the moon. And why don't you roll? One of you roll just make a straightforward, I guess, understand roll. Yeah, understand to just think through like what else, what other situations may have changed.
I'll do that. I'm good at doing that.
Okay.
I think.
I just raised mine. What is yours?
My understand 7.
Oh, okay. Go for it.
And for me, it's almost always truth. I'm always trying to understand as opposed to
nice
anything else. So
then this will just be a 0, so it'll give you some momentum.
Or I can,
Which you get
1.
Okay, there you go. So you got 1 momentum, and so the first thing that was reported after the missing heiress is that Anton Garrus is no longer in his cell. That was the house staff that was claiming to be a spice smuggler.
Why would she go off with that lowbrow piece of crap? Oh my god! I quit. Going to
What was his name again?
Anton Garrus, Anton Garris.
Well, I know he was acting strange. I have a note here.
Mm-hmm.
And wasn't he like kind of seen one of the other people, but was like,
yeah, he was
playing with them, he claimed?
Yes, yeah, he was kind of pumping for information, one of the newer girls, the younger girls on the staff. And he was claiming to be a spice smuggler that was dealing with the trade, probably that started with the Red Door. But you asked him for information, okay, write down your contacts, give me the whole operation. And what he wrote down was just nonsense. It was nothing. So it doesn't seem that his role as a smuggler is legit. That was just a cover, because nothing he was able to.
His cover was being a smuggler. That's the best cover.
Yes, that's a great cover.
Tars, would you mind handling like whatever the equivalent of an APB is on this? And I'm going to contact the navigators and try to convince them to let us come aboard and inspect the ships that they've taken on.
Sure. I'll put together a couple of security personnel, and I'll go along with you.
But can you also disseminate pictures of him and Cynti to all the security personnel and kind of have them out and about looking?
You think they're still on the planet?
Well, just in case. Just in case.
Sure. I will get a picture of her. And if we have a picture of Anton, then I'll put that with them and make sure that all of the guards and soldiers know that. Make sure that they all know that we need them back.
Kel, is the Gilder? You haven't made it capable of
space flight
system travel yet, have you?
No. If you would let me create AI, I could.
No, shh. Ixnay on that. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go to our communication center. I don't know. What
sure.
we have,
Like we just had the breaching, and there's tons of ships. So if you want to physically go there, I'm sure we have.
Get one ready, please.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
Probably one of the bigger, fancier ones.
Okay, you don't want like a really fast one. You want the bigger.
They're right up there. They're just up in the. No,
I mean the Mentaurus Opulus. Just hop right in that bad boy.
Oh,
flagship.
No, that might take a little bit. I'm sure it's running on like a skeleton crew right now, right?
I mean, it's 4 people a skeleton crew. I wouldn't even call it that. It's more like a single bone crew. But yes.
Something you choose. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the appropriate communications bay and have the technicians there hail the Highliner for me.
All right. Yes. So this is the Guild Highliner responding. What is your request?
This is Jack Alebra, Envoy, and member of House Abecostrr. We've received information that 2 individuals may have illicitly smuggled aboard one of the ships that you are currently taking on or have taken on. We request permission to come aboard and inspect all the ships that recently left here.
Oh, all right. Can you provide the names of the individuals you are seeking?
Cynti Abecostrr, but if we could keep that between us, I'd appreciate it.
All right.
And what's his name? Anton
Garris. Yes.
Anton Garris. And my Swordmaster just happened to give me pictures, so I'll go ahead and send those to you too.
Very good.
One of them is a known criminal, and your help in bringing him in and rescuing the child of Abecostrr would be greatly appreciated, and we would be in your debt.
Excellent. Okay, message received. Give us a moment to pass this request on. All right. Why don't you do a communication roll?
Alrighty.
Just to see how successful, and it can just be level difficulty 0 as well.
Power okay on this one?
Sure. Yeah.
Difficulty 0, you say?
Yes.
All right. I guess I won't spend that.
But it could generate 2 momentum.
Let's see. I'm not lying, so I can't really use my focus. That's too
bad.
I should have made up a story. All right. Here we go. 2.
Oh, nice. All right. Yeah. So take those as momentum. Yes. So your request sounds like it's being taken seriously, and they are you're going to have to wait for a response. And in the meantime, so it's taken a little while, and you kind of expected that. These are not small ships, so any assessment of what's actually aboard is going to take a little bit. And in the meantime, TARS, the security that he's sent out, have returned with it. So they have found a platform not far off of the kind of a temporary fishing platform with some bodies on the bodies, yes, off of the off in the water, away from the palace itself. It's a large enough platform that it could have been there's some sort of craft could have been there and could have taken off from that point. But yeah, there are
bodies in the water. You said?
No, there are bodies on the platform. Yeah, there's blood and bodies on the platform.
So somebody killed 2 people to take their ship.
Yes, it looks that's what it appears to look like. Yes.
What are the nature? Like, are they locals?
Yes, they appear to be locals. They look like fishermen.
Man, we need to get better surveillance.
Do we think that the ship that they stole is space-worthy, or is it going somewhere else on the planet?
It was space worthy. Yeah, it was something
Okay.
that could get them off world.
So are the transport ships like on a bus schedule? You know, where they like wait for a bunch of other ships to get there and then they move on a schedule, or do they just?
Oh yeah, the Highliner. Yeah, I would imagine. Yeah, I would imagine they have a pretty rigid schedule that they follow, and but it's probably pretty slow. So you have time. You have time before.
So it's not like folding space and jumping away already.
Right. Yeah, you'll have plenty of time. And the request, by a minor house was made, so that may delay things because they will take your request seriously.
I am going to summon Shakir the Footman.
All right, your faithful asset.
Shakir, I have a mission of supreme importance for you.
Yes, sir.
I need you to question the entire household staff
Okay.
about the whereabouts of Cynti, where the last time they saw her, anything out of the ordinary, and if they saw her with a man whose description I'm going to hold up to you in a picture because I don't know what he looks like.
Okay. Oh yeah, you want me to pop up one of those pictures? Let's see here. Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I think we saw it last time. You don't remember?
No.
Gotta go down through. Oh, not these guys. These guys.
Is this the guy that was like causing a big ruckus and we like held him in one of the ornithopters?
Oh no. This is the guy that was kind of courting or manipulating one of the younger staff for information, and he claimed to be a spice smuggler when you cornered him on it. Well,
you're really up to no good when smuggler is your alibi.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
His cover.
Where is the? Oh, it's alphabetical. Let's see here. Yeah, my thing isn't. Oh wait, there's a bigger one. Okay. Yeah, we'll do this guy with image only. Yeah. So here's our lovely the photo that's being passed around.
I don't know what she sees in him.
And all right.
Well, they're not related, so that's probably a plus.
Oh.
Shut up.
All right. Yeah, so security is investigating this platform with the bodies, and you're getting a response from the Highliner, and the Highliner, so a higher level, probably like something equivalent to like the ship's captain, addresses you, and so am I speaking with Jack? Sorry. Alebra. So am I speaking with Jack Alebra? I'm following up on your request to passengers.
That is correct. I am Jack Alebra, official envoy on behalf of House Abecostrr.
Right. We have Cynti Abecostrr aboard this ship. I've been informed that she is under the protection of the Harkonnen. At this point. House Gouger has taken responsibility. It seems that Planet Side, from what they are telling me, from Planet Side, there was some sort of incident, and that the heiress was taken under protection of House Harkonnen to prevent her death or injury. So you may speak with the House Gouger member if you so wish.
Yeah, I wish.
All right, and if I can pull him up here. So yes, so Van's Trawl. Here we go. Photo fishing again. Let's see here. He was... Oh, here we go. Nothing suspicious about this guy.
Yeah.
So yes, so he answers you and he says, yes. Okay. We have the heiress is officially under the protection of House Harkonnen. It seems you have a problem with spice smugglers on your world, and this operation endangered the safety of your heiress. We were able to extract her from, I believe, a kidnapping that was happening from these smugglers on your world, and she is now being taken. Of course, she is quite shaken, and she is being taken under our protection until such time as she wishes to return.
Hey, Tars, can we start manning the Minotaurus Oculus here? We might need to get some security guys on there to flesh out the crew.
We need to confirm her safety and return her. Any smuggling plot that you think was occurring had already been resolved. Somehow a prisoner escaped, probably with assistance, and attempted to abscond with her. It's very convenient that you found her, but we must request that she's returned to us immediately so that she can be examined by our house physicians.
Yes, of course. If the heiress wishes, yes, you will find that Anton Garrus is missing. He seems to be the mastermind of this plan. We have him as well. Of course, she is still recovering from the trauma of this incident and has requested our protection. So she will come to no harm under the protection of House Harkonnen.
I'm gonna open a separate channel to Kel without closing this one,
sure.
He can hear me.
Oh, okay.
Kel, is the Minotaurus online? We may need to prepare for an assault. Anyway, House Gouger, I must demand her return. We appreciate your care for her, but it is no longer required.
I see. Well, I believe that would be up to the heiress herself. She would obviously have status above yours at House Abecostrr. So if you wish to speak to her, I can bring her. I can bring her to the communication.
Yes, I do.
Okay, so after a bit of a wait, you hear the voice of, and I guess, technology-wise, I guess, are we seeing? Yeah, let's say you're seeing her as well, so that you're not concerned that it's some sort of deception. So you're seeing.
Yeah, they have those holo things.
Yeah,
I imagine.
Yeah. So you're seeing an image of her, and so you're certain that she's unharmed, and it is her that's speaking. And so Cynti comes on the line and says, "I apologize, dear cousin. This whole incident has left me quite shaken, but I need to pursue an opportunity off-world. Don't be concerned. I have the complete protection of House Harkonnen. Do not try to follow me or send any of your spies. This is something I need to do. You will understand in time."
Cynti, dear cousin, you're the Duchess. She's. And I'm lying now, but she's a wreck. She's shattered. We must return you. I can assist you in whatever your goal is long term, but we must ensure your safety.
Yes, the Duchess was always a weak woman. I'm sure my absence has her completely shattered, but you must let me do this. I will be in touch once what I need to complete has been done, and I am safe. I can guarantee that I will be safe on my travels.
Can I gauge like how natural and normal
Sure.
her behavior, tone, and everything sounds and seems right now?
Sure. Yeah. If you want to, probably just a communicate. If you want to just do a communicate roll with truth, something that, yeah.
Is there any chance it could be understand?
Oh, sure. Yeah. Yeah. Try to understand. Yeah. If you want to kind of think through her motivations. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Go for it.
And can I, because we've decided that there's video, can I use physical empathy as a focus?
Oh, sure. Yes. Yeah. Since you're, yeah.
I'm going to spend a momentum. Sorry, guys. Three.
Oh, excellent. Okay, so that was only one difficulty, so you'll get 2 of that back as momentum.
Nice.
All right, and yes, so she has a kind of a strange determination, and I'm not strange. A previously unseen kind of determination in her words. She seems very committed to her actions, and maybe a little bit regretful that she had to. The things had to happen in this way, but yeah, she doesn't appear to be manipulated by any other means, and you do feel that this is motivated by a desire for power. That's the strange. That's the new feeling of determination you haven't seen previously from her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because like I've been closing up to her for a very long time, and it kind of, this doesn't seem normal, right?
Right. Yeah, this is a new. So something new was presented to her, maybe during the course of the breaching, and she decided to go with it.
I'll lean over to Jack and ask him if we should try to assist her in some way in whatever she's trying to do.
Well, let's try that. Cynti, would it be possible for myself and Tars to assist you in your efforts rather than these Harkonnen?
I'm afraid what I need you're not capable of performing, but I will call on you as soon as all preparations are complete. If you wish, I have an offer for you that was presented by House Harkonnen. If this will let me go any easier, they have offered to send payment in advance for the ships that they would order from us. This has, of course, been pre-approved by the Emperor, and they've also arranged a special meeting with a Chom delegate that may negotiate some special consideration for the further sales of our ships.
Sounds like everything's good. Move on along. All right.
Oh, dear God. I will have to, of course, consult with the Duchess before that is accepted. Could you please put the captain back on?
Yes. Okay. Yes. She steps away, and you again see the captain of the Highliner.
Captain.
Yes.
I won't mince words. I believe that the Harkonnen have engaged in a illicit plot to kidnap the heir to House Abecostrr. They are going to tell you they are not, of course. So all I am requesting of you is let me transmit the necessary funds for what it would cost you to stay moored here a little longer so that we can come aboard and retrieve the heiress to the house.
Yes, I'm afraid that our return has been already approved by the Emperor himself. I apologize if this is disruptive to your house, but I have my orders, and they come from the Emperor himself. So we will be departing as scheduled. There is nothing that can be done.
Is it time for us to all hop on the Minotaurus and fly up there and go with them?
Then can we transfer the necessary funds and book passage with you?
Yes, I don't see any reason, anything that would stop you. So, yeah, of course, if you can pay your way, you may. We have plenty of space. You may join us.
We can. Our breaching was quite lucrative. We will send our launch details to you momentarily. Thank you.
All right. Whoa. Okay.
Okay. You got that thing spun up? Because, oh my God.
You're headed.
Bring many soldiers, Tars. Many soldiers.
I, with my dual bunk technology, we can pack a lot in there. So.
Seriously, you want me to bring like a platoon of soldiers, or?
Yeah, I do.
Because your cousin who you want to marry is running away with somebody else?
Our cousin is basically being taken hostage in they're trying to usurp airship. Harkonnen is basically.
Do we even know where we're going right now?
I imagine one of the stops is going to get him close to Getty Prime or some other place like that. And we're going to get her on board our ship before that happens. Because they can't, it's not like they can attack a guild ship. So.
Right.
And we're going to need a doctor. So.
Oh,
I don't have one. I don't have how much does it take to make an asset?
Oh, you have the house doctor. You can bring Shalathul with you.
Yeah, our chief physician.
Yes, she's available. Yeah.
Here. Bring in the doctor too.
Do you want to take the accountant? We can get Mahor on here too, just to count stuff. No,
no, probably not. I guess. Okay, yeah. Make everything ready. Tars and Kel. I'm going to go really quick talk to the Duchess.
Oh, yes. The Duchess has no idea. Yeah, she hasn't. I think that's maybe something that's become common practice. Is she's usually the last one to know because her reactions are not very useful most of the time. She's the final word. She's, of course, the ruler and the final word on everything. But you guys tend to keep these sorts of things from her until, everything is settled.
I'm going to prepare some kind of identifying writ that, with all the best Imperial legal mumbo jumbo, gives me permission to retrieve Cynti and bring her home and take it to the Duchess, give her the bad news, and have her get her seal on it.
Okay. All right.
Who's the picture of?
Oh, that's the doctor. Yeah, that's your doctor, the house doctor. Your Dr. Huey. Huey.
Okay.
Huey. Yeah.
Yep. So, and if there is anybody else, so kind of determine, because you can create even after the fact, you can say, oh, yeah, we did bring this many. But if you have this many troops or this many ships or whatever, but if you have some idea of what you want to accompany you onto the Highliner, feel free to you kind of come up with numbers. But we can adjust those later because you can.
For goofiness sake, do we want to just bring the entire breaching show? That's basically, I could just throw a bunch of engineers into all of it. We'll at least have manned ships to show up in force.
Oh, you mean like bring multiple ships?
Well, I'm saying like bring like the flagship and then like the fighters and stuff. Like basically, I just put on a gigantic air show.
Yeah.
You have pilots for them,
right?
We can just be like, hey, the air show's again right now. Get in there. Let's fly up there. We can.
I mean, maybe we'll have them escort us, but let's not take them on board. We want to show them our big ass ship and that we brought troops, but it would be really ugly if we actually start fighting on this thing.
Oh, yeah, and the guys who were piloting those things are not fighter pilots.
Yeah,
they're
engineers.
Yeah.
Yeah, great. All right.
All right.
So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take that to the Duchess, and hopefully she doesn't have a stroke or something.
Sure. Yeah. So why don't you give me? So let's get the Duchess out here. Yes. So let's show our Duchess here, and I guess we'll get off of this screen so you can attend.
Does she always look that serious?
Yes, she's a little bit more doddering than than that expression. That's her very faithful. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's just.
Yeah, like that 1,000-yard stare. Like she's thinking about her scriptures or something.
I just like the fact that the book's orange. That really that was the.
Yes, because it's an orange. The text prompt was an orange Catholic Bible.
That brought it home for you, huh? Will?
Yeah, that's sealed it. That's her, all right.
Yeah, checked out.
Holding the book that says no thinking machine shall be created.
Right.
Yeah.
An image in the whatever.
But we keep a lot of stuff from her for her own protection. I'm just saying this isn't
All right. Yes. So what don't you do? I guess go do the say what you want to say to her, like present the situation, and then we'll do a roll.
I come rushing in with the writ that I wanted to seal on my left hand and my exposed Kinjal on my right hand. I just come rushing in and just fall to my feet in front of her. Duchess, cousin Cynti, she's been abducted by Harkonnen. She's on the Highliner preparing to leave. I need your permission to go after her. And I hold out the writ.
Oh, okay. She's immediately flustered. How could this have happened? Oh dear. Yes. Whatever you may need. Please. What is this? What are you presenting me with?
It's simply a document to identify me and my purpose, and sanctioned by you to return her home.
Yes, of course. And she presents her signet and applies her seal, so it is an official document. Please do whatever you can to return her. Do you have any idea why she would have left, gone off world?
I was able to convince them to let me speak with her, and she seemed completely unnatural, my lady. I fear she's under some sort of sway, maybe drugs or things I don't quite understand.
Oh my! I will pray for the poor dear and her safe return. Go with God, go with God, and please do whatever you can to keep her safe.
Of course, my man Shakir here will be serving as your bodyguard in Tarz's absence.
Shakir, the guy that was having sex with all of the staff.
Uh-oh.
He's got a major bond with me. I put my wooby on him. It's okay.
Oh, that's right. He's not.
Okay.
He's in great shape. Don't you worry.
How many momentum does it take to create a temporary asset?
So to create, I think it's just one, and then if you want to temporarily raise its quality, it's an additional 2. Let me double check. Yeah, let me double check in the rules. But yeah, I think that's what.
So is it 1 for a 1?
One for a 0, and then you can improve it, and then 2 to get it to temporarily
2.
to 1. Yeah, and then
So
I think
temporarily is in like for the session.
Yeah. We'll make it for the session. Yeah.
All right. So I'm gonna spend 2 momentum and create a writ, a House Abecostrr writ.
Oh, okay.
That's a 1.
All right. Where is? Oh, there he is. There he is. He was here last time. All right, so I will protect the Duchess. Yes, I will protect the Duchess.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. We're going to give him some other guards too.
Yes, of course. But yeah, he will know. He'll report back to you probably more.
And he knows what that guy looks like, right?
Yes. So. Yeah. Exactly.
Okay. And then I will, all due haste, join them on the Minotaurus.
All right. Wow.
Well, we swing by in the Gilder and pick you up and get you right over there.
Nice. Yeah, so you...
I like how, didn't we just like sell this thing to Atreides? We're going to take it for a test ride.
Yes.
This was the floor model. I don't know if we sold them this specific one.
The floor model on a freaking cruiser. All right.
All right. So, I guess you're going to make your way. So we'll... and the... So the offer, just so you know kind of mechanically how that would work, the offer that the Harkonnen are sending you, the prepayment for their order is worth two house wealth. So it's quite a considerable amount of money.
Yeah, but at what cost?
Okay, yeah, just wanted so you know, just so you know. Okay, so
yeah, I'm gonna tell. I mean, do we have like a steward or something that handles the money?
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna tell him to like just sandbag that, just tie it up.
Oh, okay.
Until we get back.
All right. I will do. He is an overweight mentat. You'll love him. You'll love his character art.
All right.
Yeah, your master of coin. I forget what his official role is, but he's like the accountant.
The numismatic mentat.
All right. Okay, good. So, oh wait, I gotta do this as a decimal. There we go. All right, yeah. So you are allowed, and remember, this is perfect. I didn't even expect you guys to do something so insane, but here we are.
Yeah, to word it that way.
I mean, so appropriate and adventurous. And so, is there anybody else? So you're taking the doctor. Anybody else, like any of the kind of established roles from the house that you want to take with you?
No, the rest of them need to help the Duchess. We're taking soldiers.
Okay. And so...
also, Jack wanted some soldiers, so I'll get a small contingent, whatever you call it.
Okay.
6 or 8.
Okay.
Guys, I don't want to remove everybody from the palace
and
leave the Duchess unprotected.
All right. Yeah, so you've got a squad to help you out, and
we're taking this gigantic ship with a skeleton crew and like 10 of us. So it's just going to be like.
Yes, and here you are. There you guys are entering the. Oh wait, is this the one? Oh, it doesn't do the little thing there, but yeah, there you are entering this gigantic Highliner, and so
we have enough momentum that like. Will, you could like create a ship crew asset, or I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, Jeremy, but or Tars could create a like assault squad asset or something.
Yeah, and you can basically anything that would be at your disposal, you can summon without any spending. But if you want to make something that's going to last the entire session, you should spend momentum if you want to do like a special pilot or a crew. Yeah, you can be a group of people.
Would that be like an asset then?
Yeah, that would become an asset that you could then rely on. But you would have, the ship is created, it's space worthy, that already exists, so you don't have to create any of that. If you want to make if you want to put weapons, if you want to put some sort of something that would open up. So assets need to give you access to other possibilities. So you can't really enter combat if you haven't decided if there's no weapons on the ship, if it was just for display. So, but that can be decided at a later time, at a momentum spend at any time. But the assets that you create open things up to possibilities. So just let me know kind of the details of what you want to do and how you want to approach this. But basically the idea is so like the writ, the writ that Jack created gives him authority to lay some claim to prove his noble status and claim the return of Cynti. Without that, it would just be words and roles. It would just be conflicts.
Yeah.
So is there anything else? Anything else before entering the highliner that you would like?
Matt, what do you want?
Well, if Jeremy's saying we can do it later, I guess we can do it later.
Yeah, if it comes up.
I assume that ship would be armed.
Okay.
But we can do that later, I guess.
No, if you want to, give it the trait of armed, that's totally fine for now. Because especially because Kel would know. So, what is the ship kind of capable of, Kel, in your estimation? Did you make it something impressive or?
In my mind, it was a flagship, so it probably had some weaponry, but it was actually more of like for lack of a better term, aircraft carrier is what I was originally picturing it being. So I imagine there's a ton of these modular fighter ships on it. Is what I think that would be more the thing that I would.
Okay.
So maybe the asset could be like fighter wing.
Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds good. Should we spend momentum to make that a real thing?
Yeah, you do it.
Okay. So 1 makes it a 1.
One makes it a 0.
Yeah, one makes it exist, and then 2 will get you to quality 1. You don't need to. You can do that if you use them, if you activate them, if they're actually going to be performing, you can do that then as well. You don't have to spend it now.
But we have the momentum now. We're going to spend it like fools and not have it later.
That's what I was thinking.
I think that's what I've been doing. As soon as he was doing this, I think I was getting like all the guys who worked on these things that were doing all the fancy maneuvers. So they're maybe not like combat pilots, they're like trick pilots, which maybe is more cool.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Razzle dazzle.
Yeah.
So a fighter wing full of trick pilots. They're going to fly in amazing formations. How are they doing that?
Highway to the danger zone.
Yeah, Kenny Loggins survived the Butlerian Jihad. All right. Okay, so you're doing that? You're making them a thing?
Yeah.
Okay. And
so then
quality 1? Yeah.
Yeah. So is that 3 points to do that?
Yes.
Right. And does that hang out now, or
that'll be here that'll be here for the whole session. Yeah.
Okay, but it's still just a temporary for the session thing,
right? You can decide if you have momentum later. You can decide that these are a thing, but you'll have to put it in one of you will have to have it listed on your sheet if you want to make it permanent. I don't know how useful it's going to be. Beyond
we'll call them the Red Angels because they're
nice.
Oh yeah, we're selling this thing on, so don't get too attached.
Too late. I mean, when we kill everybody who's buying them from us, I don't know how many we're going to sell.
Yeah, that's true. You got a good customer you may be threatening soon.
What? They weren't even there. They sent their
Gouger was
they
there.
sent their stooge.
Yes.
Is this all just because we made him sit on the low seats?
Right. Yep. He came up with it just as you were seating him. He's like, "Sons of bitches." No. No. You'll. Yeah. Not a improvised plan. All right. Yeah. So you're given permission. Yeah. You transmitted the funds, and you're given permission. And so the approach of the Highliner. I'm sure you've traveled before, probably not in this manner aboard a flagship, but you are brought on board, and are informed that of course they the precedent, the official order had been given that the first place is Gidi Prime, that they will be arriving at. You'll be able to disembark.
Oh, and Jack, I hope you appreciate the 18.7% bigger VIP quarters that you'll be staying in, because
lovely.
It's very nice and spacious. Lots of room for you to
Can
ponder.
we override the locks on those? We want to throw Cynti in there?
I mean, that wouldn't be very hard to do. Yeah, I can definitely do that.
All right.
As we're approaching, I'm just like, we spent a lot of Solaris on this, boys. Let's not fuck it up.
A rousing speech. All right. So what would you like to do? So, this is a large ship, and you're going to have to...
it basically, even the capital ships are dwarfed by the size of this thing, right?
Right, right.
Is there? This is something I've never really understood about these guild ships. Is there an interior space that people can get out and move about in, or do we just all stay in our ships?
I think you all stay in your ships. I don't think there's, you're just kind of docked to, cabling and things to secure you, and then you just pass like an elevator with two doors. You just pass from one end to the other after the folding has been performed, so you exit out the other side where, at your destination. But no, I think it is like a big hangar bay, that's how I've always imagined.
As someone who's ignorant again of the space folding thing, how long does this transportation take? Is it like hyperspeed, or is it like it's instant because they literally fold space and time to make us be there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you won't have to wait long. But I believe you have to, so transporting people and equipment, so they don't say, but we've never seen or had scenes even in any of the books occurred or in a lounge area or something on a Highliner. It seems to be very utilitarian.
Exactly. Yeah. It's just it's almost like a hangar that moves through space.
Right. Yeah, right. And
okay, I'm gonna have our ship hail the Gouger ship.
Oh, okay. All right, and yes, so they respond. This is House Gouger. What is your business?
This is Jack Alebra. I bear a sealed order from the Duchess Abecostrr, and we need to treat with you. Would you like to come aboard, or shall we board you?
Yes, because of the situation with your heiress, I believe it would be best for you to board our craft. We will give you location and send a shuttle.
We have shuttles.
Thank you very much.
All right, and the location it is, and we await your arrival.
All right. Strap up, boys.
We're gonna have we'd be flanked by 5 information, star pattern fighters as we fly the 25 feet over to their ship.
Exactly. We're gonna have a fighter escort for our shuttle to show off.
Nice.
I mean, what's more? Not only is that a gesture of intimidation, but these are Tabroven fighters. So
that's right.
There's a whole nother notch there,
and everything's crimson red too. So we stick out against this bland gray that everyone else seems to be.
We'll we'll bring the doctor and the soldiers too.
Okay.
I'll tell the doctor. What's her name again?
Her name is Shala Thule, Dr. Thule.
Dr. Thule, I need you to be prepared to evaluate Cynti Abecostrr at a distance, like judge her mannerisms, her speech patterns, and be prepared to give me an assessment. I believe she's been mentally compromised in some way.
Yeah, very well. I know the heiress very well. I will be able to give you an accurate assessment, even from a distance.
Yeah, load up them troops.
Should we have contacted? Is Fortuna on this? Is everyone on this one?
Yes, everyone that attended is aboard. So if you'd like to reach out to anybody, yeah.
If you'd like to bring someone who can maybe do some whoopee power. Fortuna is
the Bene Gesserit.
Yes.
Oh, I forgot about her.
She does have the whoopee.
Yeah.
Thanks. Good looking out, Kel. We'll hail her and see if we can swing by and pick her up.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. You successfully locate her craft and open communications. Are you going to call in a favor?
Okay. I'd ask to speak to her directly.
Okay.
Yes. My lady, we're aboard the Highliner. I know unexpectedly, but a grave situation has arisen. I don't want to speak to you over the radio, but with your permission, we'd like to bring a shuttle to your vessel to speak with you and take you aboard.
Yes, very well. Of course, you know that we are at your disposal. I can perform any function that you wish, but within there are limits. Of course, I can't oppose Imperial orders and things that would violate rules and shame our house. But I am at your disposal.
Of course, but any help you could provide House Abecostrr today, I believe, in the future. Obviously, our Duchess is not fond of your order, but I think this will pave the way for a much stronger relationship in the future.
Yes. Very well. I await your shuttle.
All right. We'll show up with our hit squad.
With the fireworks going off and everything.
Oh, yeah.
Can somebody remind me if Princess Cynti is trained in the... Did she have Bene Gesserit training?
No. She didn't do any... she's been curious about it, but there's no, she hasn't had any contact or any connection.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
Yeah, Duchess does not like them.
Yeah, she would have had to done it secretly against the will of the Duchess, and her character sheet says she has not. All right, and let me get.
That's awesome. Could you imagine like the people on the bridge of her ship, or like see like a bunch of fighters in this shuttle coming and like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I'm sure she has quite a small craft. And all right,
she's welcome to do the rest of the trip on the Minotaurus Opulus if she wishes.
Oh yeah, we probably have a comfortable stateroom for her. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Did I share the photo with you guys?
Yep.
Okay. Make sure she came up. Okay, Sister Fortuna. She is awaiting you when your shuttle docks and proceeds. So she will leave her. It would just be her. She will.
Oh, good.
Yeah, come without any accompanying staff. They'll remain on her ship.
Well, once she's aboard and we're off again, I'll fill her in. I'm like, my lady, the Harkonnen have engaged in some sort of plot and have taken my dear cousin Cynti hostage. The Gouger man who was here for our great breaching has her in custody right now and is refusing to turn her over. We are going there to treat with them. I have a writ declaring that I am to return her home, and any assistance you could lend would be greatly appreciated.
Of course. I would caution you from what we know of the motivations of a House Harkonnen. There is nothing devious in their motives. You may assume too much. I would rely on the confidence of your cousin and discuss what this is all about before accusing a great house of any major crime. Unfortunately, I think things will not come out in your favor if you do such a thing. From what we know, this has already been approved. The offer, the financial offer made to you, and this function that House Harkonnen is performing has already been approved by the Emperor himself.
I look around in disbelief. So you know about all of this?
We have heard that this was happening during your event. I don't know the exact details, but the heiress herself is the mastermind.
I quit. I'm going to Arrakis.
Join the Fremen.
I'm just going to be a spice smuggler too. All right. Well, I won't make any overt threats without them giving me cause. Of course, as angry as I am, I am capable of suppressing that urge. However, we will make it clear to them that we do not sympathize with this effort. I spoke to Cynti, and she seemed very different than she has ever seemed to me before, and I am concerned that she's being manipulated.
Yes, I understand, and I will support you. I will do all that I can do in support of your cause.
Thank you.
All right, so continue.
So, Kel, you got some badass maneuver the fighters can do around us as we approach? That'd be cool.
Yeah, you wanna roll for some impressive piloting?
Yeah. Because we'll be the center, and the five of them will be kind of in a pentagram around us, like doing a spiral around us as we approach.
Oh my God! Don't forget that, all of that great houses and their dukes and duchesses are in this hangar bay with all of us. And if you guys make them nervous, we might run into some unexpected trouble.
As far as they're concerned, it's just the breaching part 2. It's just more.
It's the after show.
It's the
more showing off.
Yeah.
So, okay, and Jack, can you clarify that you felt that Cynti was uncomfortable, or?
Well, not uncomfortable. Not uncomfortable. Cynti was not as I know her. She had a different tone and manner than what I am accustomed to, and I've known her all my life. So that's what's unnerving about the whole thing.
Well, I kind of feel like if she's decided to take on whatever secret mission she's doing, that we should at least be open-minded about it and consider that it could be something important that she's doing for the house.
It could be. I just, wouldn't trust a Harkonnen out of his suspensor belt as far as I could throw him. So.
Well, we're on our way to their home planet.
Yeah, but we're it's like Highlander. We're on holy ground, so I'm not too worried about that part.
They like to put heart plugs in people and eat their flesh, so Just
Yeah.
remember that.
Yeah, I'm not going down to Yeti Prime. I'm not insane.
But we also don't want Cynti to go down there either.
Yeah, that's why we're trying to do this right now.
Okay.
All right.
Me and my 8 guards will stand by.
I mean, if all else fails, someone has a las rifle, right? And someone has a force shield. We can take care of this problem if we need to.
Just don't crash the ship.
Yes, but you know that any conflict aboard a Highliner, basically it will label you as an outcast. Yeah, the house may immediately lose its status if there's not a reason, if not an acceptable reason, Canley related or something like that, acceptable reason for the action.
Everybody's assuming the worst of me right now. I'm not going to kill anybody. I just want them to know that we're here and we're serious. That's all.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So you make your way to the Gouger craft, and it is a pretty dark, unsightly thing. It looks like Kel could learn a thing or two about how to pack in passengers, because they have considerable slave compartments on the ship, so there may be quite a
that's the problem, is I still gave them bunks to sleep on. You just stack them like cordwood. I should have seen that
yes
as the best solution for human storage.
Yeah.
Kel, come on now. Interior decoration is almost as important as the exterior.
Yeah. I'll have the men in the ships perform like some type of
yes,
like basically they'll just be flying circles around this ship, doing some pattern.
Okay.
While we're inside talking.
Oh, nice.
How many ships do we have?
Yeah. What did you bring?
Fighters? You're talking about? I think we just have the 5 fighters and then our transport, right?
Just the 5 fighters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I mean, that's all it's here. There's stuff
and we're on one of those fighter ships, or we're
we're on just like a troop
we're
transport.
Shuttle.
Yeah, shuttle.
Okay.
The fighters are single man.
They're our escort.
Yeah. They're just escorting us. They're just there for more flair.
Yeah, that's why I want them there, just to show that we're serious.
All right. Yep. So you dock with the Gouger ship and are met by an escort, and immediately as the airlock holds, you can smell this strange chemical smell. Things that you've associated with Harkonnen all the time. So the planet of House Gouger must be as polluted and ruined by industry as Giddy Prime itself. And
only thing worse than a Harkonnen is a wannabe Harkonnen.
right. And you notice a significant number of troops. The security on this ship is overwhelming. So they have brought and possibly they were looking to make some sales along the way, or negotiate anything they could with other attending houses. So there's a significant number of troops on this ship, and you're kind of lining the corridors. There are considerable security, and you're led to kind of a receiving area, and seated there along with a large group of security is Vens Trawl, the Gouger negotiator that you met, and Cynti is seated next to him, looking comfortable and not alarmed, not distressed at all. And so when you enter the room, they rise to greet you, and say that, for I guess first Ven's Troll addresses you. So this is, of course, very unnecessary. We understand your concern about the heiress, but I can assure you, as you can see, she is very well protected and will come to no harm.
I'll walk up to him and hand him the writ.
Okay.
Orders from my Duchess for the heiress to be returned.
Ah, yes, I see that the seal of House Abecostrr is on this, but I don't see the Emperor's signet here, so I'm afraid we may not consider this a valid in the retrieval of the heiress. The heiress has, of course, requested that we accompany her to Gidi Prime, where she is to have a meeting, and this is not to be interrupted.
What is the purpose of this meeting?
That would be something that only the heiress herself knows. I'm not aware. I'm not aware of the details.
I've brought our house doctor. I wish her to examine my cousin.
Of course, very well. And so you can send Dr. Thule to actually examine her close up if you wish. Do you want to give her any instruction, any like special do this or look for this kind of thing before she attends her?
Any signs of influence, chemical or conditioning, or dare I say it, the stress of a Bene Gesserit command, anything like that.
Okay. All right. Yes, I will assess her. And so the doctor steps forward and is touching Cynti, the same way that she's examined her many times before. And Cynti complies. She kind of, standing very straight and a little bit defiant, as if, she knows what you're thinking, and she wants to prove you're misguided. So she stands very upright as the doctor examines her. And
may I have a word with you in private, Gouger?
Yes, yes, of course. I take it that our offer, the Harkonnen offer, is in process to you. The funds will be sent to you shortly if you are all accepting this, and of course the meeting with the Chom delegate is also still on the table. But yes, please step this way, and he takes you aside.
Do we have like a separate room?
Yeah, you can enter a separate room, so you won't be heard.
Okay.
Yes. What do you expect me to do? This is quite beyond my authority.
It took you in private to lift the burden of formality from this situation. I speak plainly, Gouger. Tell me why you're doing this. Why waste time with the formalities?
I was instructed because I was attending the this event, this so-called great breaching. I was told that I would be responsible.
Whoa! Great breaching, so-called great breaching.
Yeah, that's
I mean, I'm not there, but I'm angry about it.
Your ears are burning.
Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
So, yes, I apologize for not being impressed, but there were arrangements made beforehand, and I was sent, or I was invited, of course, to fulfill my role as a trade advisor. But in the meantime, I was also able to bring with me the Harkonnen operatives that secured the heiress at her request. May I add?
And this facade about rescuing her from a smuggler. You want to be honest about that as well?
Yes. This Garrus that we retrieved from the cells was a spy working for us within your house, and we have he was the means of communication between your Eris and House Harkonnen. He, of course, is no smuggler. I apologize that our weak cover story didn't hold up, and also for the death of your fishermen. They gave their lives to support quite a flimsy alibi.
What is it going to take to convince you that this is the wrong path you're walking?
Convincing me is rather meaningless. It is the Harkonnen that you need to convince. I am but a messenger, and prefer to not be shot.
I think if you were only shot by the Harkonnen, you'd be getting off pretty easy. This has been an exhausting couple of days.
If you
yes, I'd like to speak to my cousin privately so that she can explain herself to me.
Yes, of course. I would recommend, if you wish to escalate this demand of yours, that you take it up with Harkonnen themselves. We are scheduled to arrive on Giddy Prime, and they, of course, will receive you honorably. There is no animosity between your houses. They are merely a vehicle that your heiress is using to perpetuate her plans.
To what end? Come on. This is why we're here, to have honest conversation. Pull down the veils. Harkonnen are not going to just do this.
I honestly do not know the full details and extent of the heiress's plans. But
all right, well, I'd like to speak to her because clearly I am a messenger as well, and I find you useless.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Very well. But the funds are still on their way, so
we are considering that. It has the air of tainted water about it, and we're not open to taking on board poison so readily.
Very well, and yes.
So while he's doing this, we're still in the room with Cynti, right?
Correct. And the doctor. Yep. And the doctor is
So as the doctor's examining her, I'll kind of approach her, and I don't know exactly what I want to say here, but I'm basically want to tell I'm the house advisor on industry. Obviously, you're trying to make a big deal here. At the very least, can you take me along to maybe help you in any negotiations? Or I'm trying to convince her to, if she's going to go through with this, that she should take me along as like her personal advisor in this process, so that she's not alone and she has someone else in her court that's there to back her up.
Oh, excellent. Yes. So she, her kind of stiffness softens a little bit, and with this offer, and she says, "Kel, I'm very very happy that you're willing to accompany me. I know that the mystery involved in my plans may be upsetting. Obviously, my cousin is quite disturbed, and I can't even imagine what he's done to my grandmother. I can see her praying at this moment for my safe return. Yes, if you wish to accompany me to Giddy Prime, I would most like that, to have someone from Abecostrr, such a trusted advisor from Abecostrr, with me."
What are you doing?
He's moving in on your territory.
If you can't beat him, join him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, God. This is not the first game he's done this crap to me, Terry.
All I'm saying is if she's going to go anyways and you can't go, wouldn't you rather me be there than no one at all?
I would not rather lose our greatest engineer, no.
Architect.
Architect, designer.
Architect of design, but yes. Advisor of industry.
Floaty guy, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, I'm just going to, whenever I can, I want to speak to Cynti alone.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So after Kel has spoken with her, and the doctor. Before Cynti, the doctor approaches you to give her a report. So Vens leaves the room, your small room, kind of off the larger one, and the doctor reports. I see no abnormalities in her physiology. She's not under the effect of anything that I can detect. Also, it appears that she's not injured in any way. So the story of her being taken and traumatized doesn't seem to be true. It's merely a cover for her to get off world, from what I can understand.
Yeah. Thank you, Doctor. That part I had already. All right, I'll take that information and I'll look over at Lady Fortuna questioningly, like if she got anything to add to that.
Oh, okay. Yes. Fortuna just kind of nods in agreement, and I see nothing wrong. She's not under the sway of any powers that I would perceive either.
All right, I'll turn around with a flourish. Dear cousin, I request an audience with you in private.
Yes, of course, cousin. And again, she stiffens up and walks to the room with you.
Does she want me to go with her or stay in here?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah, she'll bring Kel. Yes, so she nods to you to accompany her.
Tabroven, what are you doing?
I offered my services as heir to the house, as advisor, and
put my hand on his shoulder. Be careful.
Always.
Right.
And Tars is wondering if this is some big family affair and whether him and his 8 soldiers should follow.
Yes.
No, you stay out there and make sure there's no silliness going on. We'll be back in a mo. I'm just gonna give her the most familial, guilt-ridden, disappointed look.
Yes.
And Cynti, you've crushed the Duchess. She is falling apart with worry. Why have you done this?
Cousin, of course, my motivations will not be totally clear to you until we arrive on Gidi Prime, but I assure you that this is for the best. I'm only looking out for the future of House Abecostrr, and I wish us to rise instead of fall into obscurity as some service animal of House Atreides.
Since our parents died, it has been my ultimate goal to strengthen and empower our house. Harkonnen would be a far worse master than you, however you see Atreides now.
Well, I understand that is your opinion, but I have been enlightened to the potential of associating with another great house, and I believe that House Harkonnen is in ascension as Atreides is in decline. And of course, you will always be a valued advisor and a member of the house. I assure you, you won't. You will lose no status and will remain as a confidant to me, regardless of the changes that you see uncomfortable or unfit for the house. But I assure you, I have the best thinking for the house in mind.
Are you planning to wed yourself to some Harkonnen brat? Is that what is happening here?
That is part of what I intend to do.
I knew it.
You should have asked permission first.
I believe I already have permission. You will see.
From the Duchess?
I have permission.
She's going to be Baron Vladimir Harkonnen's.
That's gross.
He's only 5.
Oh, he's already been born?
Yeah, he was just born. Yeah, he's like 5 years old.
Oh, okay.
He's quite precocious. He's floating around, that little guy.
Well, Fade and Raban were his nephews, right? From half
Yeah.
brother.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm kind of like, all right.
If you want to understand my motivation, I recommend you accompany me to Gidi Prime. The Chom delegate awaits us.
And what is the purpose of the Chom delegate's presence?
Through negotiation, we have secured favored status, and through negotiation with her, we may find ourselves benefiting greatly from the tax rates and accessibility to markets for our wares.
All you had to do was sell yourself to those Harkonnen leches.
It's much more than you can even imagine.
Then just tell me. We can make Kel leave the room.
No, all will be revealed once we arrive at Gidi Prime.
I don't want to go to Gidi Prime.
Maybe you guys should just get a private room now and get that over with.
Should have brought some poison with me.
Oh, yeah. Well, you can create it. Oh, you don't have any momentum yet.
We spend it all on my badass fighter squadron, and might not need that after all. Oops.
So you, the Bene Gesserit would be pretty capable of securing the heiress, but the chances of you getting off the ship are not very good.
Yeah, Fatima probably, or Fortuna, or whatever her name is, probably orchestrated this whole plan.
Plans within plans.
Because that's what the Bene Gesserit do.
Well, she knew about it, so I don't know that she orchestrated it, but
It
she
was probably her idea.
It was probably the Bene Gesserit in general that.
They don't hope, they plan.
Nice.
I'm thinking about just doing the arrogant older brother kind of thing and just grabbing her and dragging her out of here.
Oh, okay.
But that's just going to cause problems too. See, all of Jack's plans are unraveling. That's the problem with all of this.
She would probably just run away again later when you're not paying attention again.
Yeah, that's what, ankle bracelets, chains attached her for. Okay. Do we have a sense of when the folding is going to take place?
Oh yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah, you were informed. Yeah, when you scheduled the. So it's not long now. You don't have an incredible amount of time. I imagine in a matter of hours, they'll make transit. So you have time. You have time to do something, but not a lot. Not create a very elaborate plan or anything that would require a lot of operations and logistics. But yeah.
All right, cousin. I see that your mind is set, and convincing you at this time isn't going to happen. But you must understand that I'm very, very off-put by this whole plan of yours and how you've conducted it behind the scenes. So I need to speak with my advisors.
I would implore you to come with me to Giddy Prime. As I said, all will be revealed. It will be very clear what you're
revealed with a white-handled knife in my belly.
Of course not. Of course not, dear cousin.
All right. Well, Kel, could you bring in Tars and the doctor and Fortuna, please?
Next. Your 11 o'clock is here.
It's a big party now, huh?
So Cynti, if you no longer be needing me, I will see to my
I'll look at her
to my host.
Dead. I'll look at her dead in the eye and say, yes, I no longer will be needing you.
Ooh. All right. All right.
Well, now I'm torn. Do I go with her? Or do I stay here?
Yeah.
No, you stay here, Kel. That's an order.
I mean, but
it's an order where it comes with a Kinjal knife edge.
Uh-oh.
I mean, she does technically outrank you in the house, right? So
I have a writ from the Duchess who outranks her. So do you really want to go this way right now?
And so she sees the tension between the two of you, and just nods for you to stay. That it's okay, Kel.
Lapdog now, lapdog.
All right.
very well.
Transfer buy a little space on Arrakis to smuggle.
Set up a little place. All right. So how do you
just have everyone sit down and just put it all out there?
Oh, okay.
Cynti is refusing to return with us. She has some plan in cahoots with Harkonnens and the Chome Corporation. She admitted that it involves wedding, so I assume she's just trying to sell her status as heir to them in exchange for power and wealth for the house. And this is something that could have been done with any other house, and I maybe would be okay with it. But the Harkonnen are evil to the last, and I will look around for listening devices.
And there are several. Yeah, you see eyes and all sorts of things watching from the walls.
Sister Fortuna, you knew of some of this.
Yes.
Am I to assume that your order is approves of this maneuver?
We can't go against. This is Imperial will. The reason I knew of this is because of the approval that was sought with the Emperor himself. I can't say that it will weaken your house. I can only see brighter days ahead with this cooperation. I believe you have a very overly negative view of Harkonnen. Their resources are quite beyond your imagining, and I think if carefully handled, an alliance and a relationship will help you flourish.
And turn our Red Sea moon into a black wasteland, hated by Atreides. Because we just wanted to enrich ourselves?
There are always costs involved. I cannot tell you what is best. I can only assess the situation from my distance.
Tars, I need your counsel on this. I view this as a threat to the integrity of our house.
My loyalties to the house, obviously, but if the Emperor is in on this plan, then it seems that there's not a lot of leeway here.
Kel, you seemed like you were just all ready to go galloping off to Giddy Prime.
Well, we don't know what she's doing. We don't know what's going on. No one here seems to want to tell us.
We don't.
I, for one, would like to know what's going on.
We don't know precisely, but I think we kind of know what's going on. I mean, in Jack's mind, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Jeremy, but in Jack's mind, we this whole thing being done without House Atreides approval seems really suspect. Really,
yeah. It is a maneuver.
Offending one great house to join another kind of thing.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, from what Cynti was saying, she thinks she understands some trend that's happening among the popularity. The recent stewardship of Arrakis speaks a lot to what she thinks House Harkonnen is the future of House Harkonnen.
She's seen the movie. She knows what's going down.
Well, Jack, maybe... Well, I don't think that we have the ability right now to change where this is going without probably destroying our house in a completely different way. But maybe you have a chance here. After all, the Duke is here, like 3 ships over.
Yeah.
You can broach this with him now and get ahead of it.
That's a good point.
Ooh, yes.
And maybe spin it more as a, binding of the, binding the enemy to as a lower family. Maybe will help relieve tensions between the houses. Maybe if pitched now early, and if we can get just a little bit more information about who it is that she's wedding.
Oh, I'll look at the Benny Gesserit when he says that. Like,
Oh yes. So I'm aware of the intended the fiance. His name is Pavel Harkonnen. He is a nephew of Dmitri, and very far down on the line of ascension to ruler of House Harkonnen. But nothing wrong or twisted in my assessment of him.
Aside from the fact that they're all insane.
Yeah.
Well, it's
yeah. I mean, it does. Here's the problems that Jack's facing. Like, his whole plan was to improve the house based on wetting the air and eventually ascending to take over. So that's all falling apart. He has a very stereotypical view of Harkonnen, so he's not going to be able to get past that at all. So, like, yeah, he's just Kel's suggestion, I think, is his like one light in the darkness, and he's just gonna. That's a good idea. Let's go do that right now.
Nice. All right. Very good. So, is there anything else you want to do? Any parting words or anything before you leave Cynti?
I will just give her a very formal goodbye, unlike what I would normally do with her, and would depart. Kel come in if I have to cut his legs off.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll tell her that that I'm smoothing stuff over with Jack, and I am going to accompany him back to the ship, but I will return back to her side shortly.
Very, very well. Please, yes. Please reassure my cousin. This is for the best. He appears to not understand. Thank you, Kel.
Of course. And then, like, as we're going back and boarding our ship, if there's a moment where I can pull Jack aside real quick when like no one else is around, just like to ask him a question, and I'll basically just lean in and ask, is what's stronger, your love for your cousin or your love for the dream you had for the house?
He'll look
of
around,
your future in it.
He'll look around and then like, I have no desire to lie to you, Kel. I love her as a cousin, and anything beyond that was solely because I hoped for the best for the house. But I do not consider Harkonnen in any way a boon to our house.
No, I think you've misunderstood what I was asking. My question is, what do you think is best for the house? Her leading it married to Harkonnen, or you leading it in her absence?
The latter. But your suggestion about Atreides, I want to consult with them. At least that way we can show that for the moment we are still a loyal house. And they may, because they do have more reach than us, they may be able to provide us with assets that can help us in this situation.
Well, my hope is to be by her side as this process goes through, so that I can act with the correct actions that will be required at the appropriate times.
I know that. How do I put this delicately? I know that your work is great and you respond well to its appreciation, but the Harkonnen are not going to appreciate your work.
Jack, everyone appreciates my work, but
Look at this monstrosity we just left.
Imagine how little I would have to do to improve their lives and how impressed they would be by it. But that's not what we're arguing here, or what I'm arguing here.
I would hope that your loyalty is with the Duchess for now, and that you're not jumping too far ahead in this plan.
My loyalty is to the house.
And the Duchess is the leader of the house.
Yes. She will not always be. And so, again, my question is... We're taking a really long time for this whisper I was doing.
I think I get the gist of what you're saying. Let's not say it out loud. If it comes to that, I would rather I was able to lead the house than anyone sullied by the Harkonnen. That is where I'm at.
I will be there.
All right. Shuttle pilot, take us to that big Atreides ship over there and let them know we're coming.
All right, yeah. So you hailed the Atreides ship, and of course you're a vassal house, so you are well received. They're a little surprised, but have a bit of knowledge, of course. With their connection with the Emperor, have a bit of knowledge of what was transpiring, and invite you to board and consult. And you're
probably were aware that we flew over to the other ship. We were making a big spectacle of it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, everybody saw you. Everybody saw that. Wow. Yes. So so you're invited aboard this ship and received. And of course, on this massive ship are also all of the representatives of the other vassal houses. And so Duke Minotaurus receives you.
We have bagpipes. Taurus, do we have bagpipes? Did we bring bagpipes?
What? Because that's a Swordmaster thing?
Well, I mean, we have soldiers. Does one of them play the bagpipes?
Get that man some bagpipes.
10,000 years in the future, do we still have bagpipes? I don't know.
They played them when they landed on Arrakis. Yeah, come on.
That was a movie.
I think it'd be cool to have bagpipes. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. Yeah, one of the soldiers must have bagpipes. So I'll ask, and I'm sure one of them will just jump up and go, "Oh, I have bagpipes. I brought it with me along with George's harmonica."
It'd be more likely that some of the entertainment people that were involved with the breaching yesterday are on the ship and have that gear than the other one of the soldiers.
That guy's coming with us. Play some bagpipes. Oh my god. Okay.
All right. So you board?
Somebody must have bagpipes, I'm sure. I know they packed it in their sock bag.
Yeah. Don't you have in case of royal reception, break glass, pull out the bagpipes?
Yeah, there's a portable fold-up version.
Oh man,
nice. How about harmonica?
I'll take whatever I can get. Jack's pretty broken right now, so.
And Tars cannot help rolling his eyes over and over again. That we're here, aren't we?
Are we actually going to get to see the Duke? Wow.
Yes, of course. He. Yes, I wish to. The Duke wishes to impart his counsel on you, and yes. So you are brought before him, and seated with him are also the Baron Stewart, the Count Barath, and Duke Fluxspear. Oh, and also the Count Mascaro is aboard as well. So they all are accompanying him on the rather formidable Atreides ship.
Well, I will, great bow before him and slightly less bow to the others. Lord Duke, thank you for seeing me unannounced. And I'll hand him the writ. I don't know how much of this your men have informed you of, but Harkonnen are weaving a plot, taking my cousin Cynti to Gidi Prime. There's apparently a marriage in the works. It apparently has the involvement of Chom and the Emperor. I find this an affront to our house and to our vassalship to House Atreides. And I wish your wise counsel.
Yes, thank you very much for coming. I want to assure you that you have the full support of House Atreides, and I would advise you to not be rash. We want to find out how this plan will play out. Your cousin seems very strongly assured that whatever awaits her on Gidi Prime will secure her some sort of status, new status with your house, and I do not wish the Duchess to come under any such trauma from what she has planned. Your house has lost very much in your conflicts with Vandor, and I don't wish to see anything terrible like that again happen. That being said, you also have our full support in securing our relationship. You are a vassal house of Atreides, and we do wish you to remain so. I feel that your cousin would not does not see this relationship as beneficial. So anything that you would you wish to do to maintain our relationship, I will be in full support of. We were aware through the Imperial approval that something was being planned at your ceremony, which was quite impressive. And he looks at Cal.
Give him a second bow.
And yes, so please know that House Atreides supports you with its full power in these matters. Do not feel that you are weak or alone in what will occur in these coming days. Just reach out and let us know how you want to proceed with strengthening our bond and protecting your house.
I don't know how to proceed. So it is. Please understand, my lord. It is difficult because Cynti is clearly doing something that the Duchess would not approve of, and the Duchess she's in tatters right now, which leaves this to me, and no one considers me to be of the appropriate authority to countermand any of this goings on.
Yes, I understand the difficulty of your situation. The support of the Duchess for your side is of course very important. I would suggest that you maintain her stability, her clear-mindedness as much as possible, and of course not let her be overcome with prayer and faith, because that will only distract her from what needs to be done. If the Duchess sees the heiress as a threat to the house, I would be in total agreement with her if it means that it reinforces our connection and future together.
So just to clarify, he's kind of counseling the wait and see also?
Yes, yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Yes, yeah, kind
See,
of.
I'm a great advisor. I was telling you the right thing.
Yeah, so he's saying wait and see, but he also, what needs to be done, he'll support. If you have the approval of the Duchess to somehow stop this threat, yeah, he supports that.
Okay. How thinking long term here, if we were on Gidi Prime, would we be able to communicate with the Duchess?
Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, you definitely would be able to. Yeah, logistically that would be fine.
Okay.
Like direct communicate, or was it like a send a message type of communication?
Yeah, it would probably be like message. You'd be able to send correspondence back and forth. Probably not a direct. Like you couldn't have her like on a monitor in a room, listening in.
They don't have subspace radio in this universe.
Right. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. I don't think. Yeah,
I think they have subspace, like the Traveler game has, like subspace text kind of thing.
Right.
I think
That's right. Yeah, how they would plan. Yeah, logistics of the navigators and everything. That would make sense. Yeah. So yeah, you would be able to send messages back and forth and communicate with the Duchess. Yeah. So if you made plans, and yeah, it sounds like you have full support. Yeah, you have a huge favorable rating with Atreides and the vassal houses. So it's
I'm gonna lay it on thick. Like I am here to serve. All my life I've only thought of myself as a loyal servant of House Atreides. What would you counsel in terms of using your family name in this matter?
Yes, I would recommend reinforcing the fact that you are a vessel of our house and do not wish that to change, and that we would be willing to reinforce that relationship with force. There would be protection and military involvement were it necessary. If the Harkonnen wish to force anything due to this marriage, we would be willing to protect your house from it with the Duchess as your ruler and a strong ally of ours. I don't see how that would be any problem. But we provide any and all assistance, and you can inform the Harkonnen of that.
Thank you, my lord. We took the Minotaurus out for a spin, and it seems to be performing up to stuff. I think you'll really enjoy it once we give it back to you.
Very good. I look forward to having such a ship under my command.
Would it be too overt or too great a favor to ask my lord to send a herald with us of Atreides?
Yes, of House of course. Yes, if that would strengthen your position with the Harkonnen, yeah, of course.
All right.
Not to be a problem. Yes. Nice.
Well, it didn't really fix anything, but I guess I know kind of where we stand. So.
Right. You know most of the moving parts, right? All right.
I think I need to get back to ship and to write a letter to the Duchess.
Oh, okay. Yes, yeah, that would be good. Yes, please send my regards to the Duchess, and we hope for strength for her during this very trying time. This kind of betrayal must be very disconcerting.
Mm. She loves Cynti and doesn't understand why this is happening, and I just want to bring it all to resolution. Resolution, yeah.
Yes. All right. So what? So as this asset from Atreides, what would you like? What kind of status or what kind of authority would you like them to have? Like some sort of military, or just some sort of like representative of the house?
Like a diplomatic
Okay.
role, I think.
Okay.
Like someone who can speak politically for House Atreides.
All right. All right. That works. Okay. So yes.
Well, boys, I was wrong. I think we're going to Gidi Prime.
Uh-oh.
Oh, adventure.
Yeah. Stay close to me, Tars.
Yeah, don't let them get you. Don't let them capture you.
You weren't going to let Kel have all the fun, were you?
Yeah. I need one of those things in my
They'll
teeth.
They'll give you a cat to feed.
Can we have the doctor give us some cyanide teeth?
Oh yeah, if you want some exploding gas teeth, yeah, she's she always carries those around.
Is that in the asset list?
Yeah, should be.
Yeah. So yeah, but the doctor does advise you. Yeah, if you are going to Gidi Prime, she wants to prepare you a little bit with
probably get vaccination.
Yeah, some inoculations that will help you survive the less than breathable air.
Oh my gosh!
Should Cynti also have this procedure done?
Yes, I've already recommended that. It's been handled by Gouger, the Gouger physician. They assured me. They assured me.
If we have time, I'd like to write my aunt a letter and have one of Kel's awesome fighter pilots hand deliver it to her.
Oh, okay. All right.
To who? To your aunt?
Huh?
To your aunt?
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking I was going to go back to the Gouger ship then to be with Cynti.
yes, in a time of need. Okay.
Yes.
Why?
Because she's taken me into her confidence to be an advisor. Do you want her alone in this situation, or do you want someone there to talk to her and help direct her in safer ways? And to make sure that the right people retain control over the house.
I assume we're talking about this on the shuttle, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because the Duke is.
Yeah.
There's a Benny Gesserit kind of leading in a little bit. She's reading your minds, but
yeah, exactly.
So my thought is we go back to the Minotaur's Opulus. I grab some of my nice 5,000 thread count sheets and head over to the Gouger ship
to lay on their stinky pallets.
That's why I'm bringing my 5,000 thread count sheets. It's made of the best silk from ocean silkworms, so you know it's great.
So, how many? What are we like? 4 sessions in? 4 or 5 sessions in?
Yep, 5. Yeah.
How many times has the security of our palace been violated?
About 5 times.
Yeah. We're 4 sessions in. There's been 5 security breaches. Right?
Oh man. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that. But before you go, I'm gonna look over everyone in the shuttle and say, "You all heard what the Duke said. I assume you all know where our loyalties lie, and it is with Abecostrr via Atreides." And I'm just going to stare everybody in the eye one at a time, make sure everyone's clear on that until I get to the Bene Gesserit, and then I'll kind of look away uncomfortable. Yeah, so I'm just going to write her, my aunt, a letter.
Okay.
explaining what it looks like is going on as I understand it, and telling her that I've met with Atreides and we have his full support, and I am going to go to Gidi Prime and do everything I can to keep this from happening.
Okay. All right. Okay. Yep. So you'll have your Atreides diplomat, and and one of the pilots can bring that letter with the situation update.
So we haven't folded space yet?
No, not yet. Yeah, you haven't. Is there anything else? Yeah, anything else you'd like to do? And
we can send a message, or if you don't want to come with us, you can take a fighter back.
Who are you talking to?
Tar's the only other person who hasn't said anything written.
I'm coming.
Okay.
This is going to be good.
What are you talking about, Cal? Wait, he's not going anywhere, Cal. What the
Well, as you just mentioned, the security of our keep has been breached 5 times in the last 6 months.
Yeah, I know, but at this point, losing the Duchess is almost makes my decision easier. You know what I mean? Like, in a way, it's like, oh.
Well, Cynti is the heir to the house,
but she's not.
So whatever she does, we need to make sure that she's safe.
Yeah.
In whatever she does, and Jack is going to lose his position as whatever he thought he was going to be. Sorry. Because once she marries House Harkonnen, that Harkonnen is going to be her husband, and when she becomes the leader of our house, then this is going to be really weird, isn't it?
Yeah, but
and we're still a vassal of the Atreides.
Yeah, I think as the Duke made it clear, like, that's not the avenue we want to go down. So I'm going to Gidi Prime to try to find a way out of this. I have no idea what it is.
So that part of the wedding ceremony where they say, if anyone is opposed to this marriage, that's where we're going to speak up, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah, the part of the wedding where, like, they have me in a fighting pit. Yeah.
Right. As the entertainment for the reception.
I see there's going to be a challenge.
Yeah.
I see more fights.
Yeah, could be. There could be.
Better bring your champion.
I see plans within plans.
Yeah, I just see a bunch of assholes.
All right.
I'll ask Fortuna if she has any advice specifically for me navigating this situation.
Oh.
Like as someone who doesn't have any power in the house and has no desire for it, only wishes to serve, where do you, as an outside observer, where do you see I should?
Do you say that part with a straight face?
Yes. So, Fortuna. She advises you. Your house, Abecostrr, will continue, and your status within that house is indisputable. I would weather any storm and maintain what you can. You may even benefit beyond what you can see now in this transition of power. But just beware. Pick your friends wisely, because there are things going on that not even the Bene Gesserit may be aware of.
What?
This is all their plan.
Yeah, totally.
All right. All right. So are we?
The
Are
Bene
we?
Gesserit have been scheming for 10,000 years.
Yes. Yes. So we need a diplomat, huh? Well, I guess we'll fudge that. We'll get some art when we need it. But are we ready to fold space? Yeah. So the diplomat arrives from by shuttle to your ship, and is this a man or a woman? What kind of diplomat are we looking for here?
Woman.
Woman. All right.
Very shrewd woman. Do we have like a hollow book library on this thing, Kel?
I mean, I'm sure that your quarters that are 18.7% bigger now have room for one of those things. Yes.
Okay.
I think they're called film books, not hollow books.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think you're right. I think I saw that in there somewhere. Yeah.
Whatever.
What information are you after?
I'm just studying up on Gidi Prime in the like 30 minutes we have here before.
Oh, yeah. Then, yeah, I imagine that data would
galaxy.
Yeah. Are you? So since we took over this ship, like it is, like, are you using the guy who was the acting captain during the breaching, who's as the captain, or are you assuming control over the ship itself?
Oh.
Me?
Well, I mean,
no, I'm a hands-off kind of noble guy. I don't, no.
Okay.
I rely on you experts to do those things.
Well, the thing is, I'm leaving the ship, so now you're dealing with someone who's not me. So.
Oh yeah. Well, Captain Ajax or whatever your name is.
Yeah, Captain Ajax. How did you know?
Yeah, we get out of here. Fly casual. I don't know.
Yes, such a beautiful ship should not visit such a terrible world. I hope we won't be too sullied by the mess I know is awaiting us on Gidi Prime.
I like the cut of your jib, Ajax. Orbital bombardment? Are we set up for an orbital bombardment, Kel?
Yeah, did you pack one of those?
No, it's mostly fighters. It's about the ship's about ship to ship combat, not and troop transport.
Did we bring any atomics?
I'm sorry, I didn't have them prepared for the breaching.
No atomics. How could you?
Oh boy.
All right. And I just forgot what I named this character.
Ajax?
Oh yeah, the captain. Yeah, no, the other Captain Ajax. He doesn't get any art. He's too cool for art. There we go. All right, so your diplomat arrives from House Atreides. Come on. And wearing a showy kind of emerald green. There we go. There we go. So we have Liara Talar, the
like the kimono gi thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool.
Yes. So
there you go, Kel.
Yeah, right. He can marry into House Atreides. What are you waiting
Yeah.
for?
Oh my God, Kel, that's a whole different way to go with this. Come on, buddy.
All right. Yes. So your diplomat has arrived, and I guarantee you have the full support of House Atreides. I have full authority to speak on their behalf.
What is her title? Is she like ambassador? Or?
Yeah. She'll be an ambassador. That's a good one.
Ambassador, welcome aboard the Minotaurus, the future capital ship of House Atreides. I'm sure you've been briefed on this situation, and any counsel you give me and any ability you have to convey the wishes of Atreides to these Harkonnen, I would be greatly appreciative of.
Very well. Yes, you have my my full support and a full force of my authority. So don't worry. This is not going to be something that you leave. That House Abecostrr leaves at great disadvantage after these negotiations.
Oh, it's the best thing I've heard all day.
All right. So are we headed down? We've got our ambassador. Anything else you guys want to prepare or do before?
No, we don't. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Kel is already on the Gouger ship. Are you back with the heiress? Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll be sorry. You said that, and then I thought you were asking someone else a question. Yes,
Oh, no.
I am back there.
Okay.
I would like to ask her why she didn't take her security with her and instead had her tied up. Wouldn't she listen to her and do whatever she ordered?
Oh, yeah. So you're just asking Cynti. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes. I was advised. I created this foolish ruse, and of course the Harkonnen agents took my plan way too far. But yes, this wasn't supposed to. The cover story of me escaping or me being kidnapped was supposed to be a delaying tactic that would give me time to get off world while you looked around the moon for me. But unfortunately, yes, that was all unnecessary, and I feel sorry if they handled that too extremely.
Well, it seems like everyone except for Jack and your grandmother are behind this adventure you're going on.
Mm.
Why did you feel you had to hide it so much?
You'll see when we arrive. This may come as quite a shock to the house, but it will all pay off soon. It will benefit us, and especially there's something I can't wait for you to see. Kel, you will be amazed by what I have to show you.
Oh,
You have my interest.
I don't like the sound of that at all.
All right. So are we moving to the planet? Are we folding space and
No.
All right. So
they could have had nicer rooms for you as I'm doing the rub the banister thing and rub the dust on my fingers and
yes. Yes.
It's probably oil. It's probably
Yeah.
sludge you're pulling up.
it's just it won't go away. The more I rub it, the more there is.
Yeah.
Yes, unfortunately, yes, these accommodations are less than ideal, but I had to take advantage of this opportunity, and House Gouger was the only one that I could rely on to assist me.
Well, I could have helped, but I understand. I'm just glad that I have this suspensor that keeps me from having to touch any of this as we travel.
Yes, very good.
I keep forgetting. Is he floating around the whole time?
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Yep. Yeah, there's this annoying little whirring sound all the time.
Yeah.
Right? The mechanism is just relentless. All right. Okay, so you arrive planet side, and oh, come on. Where's my... There we go. And I have something for this. All right, so the...
That shot in the movie when all the ships are being disgorged from the guild highliner, and it almost looked like a still picture, because
Oh,
it's
yeah.
all just so slow. I love that shot.
Yeah, that's really beautiful. Yeah, there's a couple of really just perfect compositions in that movie, and I like how they did the Emperor's Karina's ship.
Yeah.
Is it perched over the planet? Okay. So, as usual, I've lost my place in my PDF. I wish I could just stick a finger in the PDF so I could keep a place. But you arrive on Gidi Prime, and as you suspect it's quite the shock. The endless red seas of your home world are nothing like this. This planet has been already probably not to the state that it will be someday, but it is constantly being overexploited. It's blackening and industrial. Every surface is.
Is the black sun thing? Was that just a thing for the movie, or is that actually in the book?
Oh, that's interesting.
I think Denis Villeneuve extrapolated from the description.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, just the polluted descriptions. Yeah. Yes. So.
But I think the black sun is awesome. We should go with that.
Yes, the black sun, definitely. Yes. So the color drains out as you enter the atmosphere of the thick polluted air of Gidi Prime, the Harkonnens' home world. So the world turns all around you, and immediately, as you take your first breaths of this air, it sticks in your throat and you cough. So the landing platform, you see.
Are they clearing us to bring in the Minotaurus, or do we have to bring down a shuttle?
No, they'll let the Minotaurus. Yeah, they'll clear you for the Minotaurus. Yeah, you're being well received. So yeah, the Gouger ship has already made its landing. The Minotaurus has a space to land, and they'll take you by ornithopter to the. To the main.
I mean, I'm assuming the Gilder's on board the Minotaurus, so.
Oh right.
If you need it,
the Gilder is there.
Did you leave the keys?
I mean, it's a group. It's a fighter thing. So I'm assuming that there's a base somewhere that the old girl could be in.
Yeah, we'll take it if we can.
All right.
I took the key. I'm sorry, I did take the key. Yeah.
You don't know the code.
You need a little fob to boop, boop, and then you can get in. But
not just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on.
No, I did it backwards. It's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No one ever expects the backwards.
Nice. Yeah. So you're taken by ornithopter to the barony, the house or the residence. Quite a formidable structure. The Baron Dmitri Harkonnen's barony on Gidi Prime. So this is kind of the main palace and where you'll be received and where Cynti wished to be taken. So yeah, you're received by a small group, all in the pale kind of hairlessness of Harkonnen that you expect, all draped in black robes and leather, and are awaiting your meeting with the Baron himself. And then you are, of course, also informed the diplomat from Chom has also arrived at the palace, and so we will make arrangements for you to meet with her. Following your, of course, audience with the Baron. All right, and so you're led to this throne room. So there's nothing. It's just very, very Spartan, very empty, but it's well stationed with security, and you're led to the Baron. And sitting next to the Baron, I've got a little guy here. Sitting next to the Baron is an obvious Harkonnen noble of some. Come on, sorry. Oh, there we go. A Harkonnen noble of some status, and preceding you into the. You were waiting in kind of. Two groups. One was with the Gouger counselor accompanying Cynti, and of course with Kel, and then the second group with Jack and Tars and your whole your whole team, your whole security team, as well as the diplomat, as well as Liara. Did you bring the Bene Gesserit or the Doctor with you, or did you kind of release them?
Oh yeah, I'm bringing the whole entourage.
Okay, yeah. So Fortuna, Sister Fortuna is with you, as well as the Doctor. Everyone is there. And did this pop up? Yeah. So a young-looking Harkonnen.
I'm getting young Kwai Chang Kang vibes here.
Yeah, right. Steps up and is, upon seeing Cynti, calls to her, and she just breaks from the group and runs into his arms. So quite a happy reunion.
Met before.
Quite a happy reunion for this couple. So it doesn't appear to be a yes.
Do I recognize this guy? Do I know him?
You may have seen him. Yeah, you may have seen him around. I think she's kept him kind of hidden, and anytime you've interacted with him after they've already known each other, she showed no recognition. So she may have addressed him. But he's a nephew of the Baron, kind of pretty far down. So not a threat to becoming the leader of a house or even having his own minor house.
Unless he marries.
That's true. That's true. All right, and let's see.
There's too much color in his cheeks for a Harkonnen. I don't trust him.
Yeah, a little too lively there. And of course, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, I got to do one more thing. So don't watch the stream if you're doing so right now. Give me a second here. Forgot to get this loaded. So yes. So you're welcomed by the Baron Dimitri Harkonnen, and he is very very formal, greeting you, and says, "I apologize for the means with which we had to bring the heiress here. This is all under Imperial approval, but I believe that you will understand shortly, and what we have in store. You can see that my nephew and the heiress are quite in love, and through our connections with certain parties, we have been able to provide your house with a gift that I assure you will reestablish your authority and power, and I hope to erase some of the unpleasant recent history that you have had." And so the Baron signals some of the servants near him, and they kind of leave the room and return, escorting this individual. So the dead the dead duke, the dead Duke of House Abecostrr enters the room, and Cynti smiles to you, and she says, "Do you see now? Do you see now why I couldn't tell you? Do you see now why House Abecostrr will rise again under the counsel of the great Duke himself, my grandfather?" And yes, the Duke, with silver eyes, enters the palace chambers.
Oh my god!
Why? What?
He's a Gola. He's
So,
a fucking
time out.
Gola.
What is? Why are his eyes like that?
Because he's a Gola. Oh my god!
He's been resurrected.
What is that? What's a Gola?
It's like a genetic clone doppelganger ghoul thing.
Yes, that has the total.
So it's not really him,
right? It's kind of a resurrected copy. He has the memories of the Duke, but not the personality. But he has, he could work. He could serve as the advisor Cynti because he has all of the knowledge that the Duke would have had, but he's not the Duke. He's someone else. But
so what are we calling him?
Yeah, that's right. He needs a name that's not his own. Yes. So
in the Dune Messiah, the plot against Paul involves sending a Gola of Duncan, Idaho, to destabilize Paul psychologically, and yeah.
Oh, I heard about that. But so that's not really Duncan, Idaho, then.
Well, it's genetically him, but it's not
a copy of him.
Yeah, kind of grown in a tank. Yes, and so the last thing Cynti says to everyone present is, "I can't wait for my grandmother to meet him." And we'll cut it there.
Oh. Why are you trying to get me to do something that gets me killed, Jeremy?
So this is supposed to be the Duke Harkonnen?
No, this is the Duke Abecostrr, the murdered Duke that you served.
Her grandfather.
Yeah, her grandfather. Yeah, Cynti's grandfather.
They're introducing him to us as who?
He's a Gola of himself.
Yeah, so he has a different name.
Okay, so there is a Duke Harkonnen.
Yes, yeah, the Duke Harkonnen is on his throne, and has received you, and this is the Duke Abecostrr, but he doesn't really have that station yet, that status anymore, but he has the knowledge of the Duke, and Cynti plans to use that authority to do something.
But all they are fucking plants, man. I'm telling you.
Yes. Yeah, so we need to come up with he's a
Tleilaxu abomination, is what he is.
Yes, and we'll see how well received he is upon your return to Saguis Maris.
Yeah, the first Duncan Gola, his name is Hate.
Right.
The most unsettled name in the world for the conspirators.
Yeah, sorry, I didn't come up with a good name. He'll introduce himself beginning of the next session. We'll have a name for him.
Well, that was a good reveal. Good job.
Oh, good. I was hoping to keep you guys off guard, and I wanted to
I wasn't thinking that at all.
Oh, good. And I wanted to tease Kel. There'll be something cool, some cool technology.
Well, as soon as I saw the picture, I'm like, you're reusing the picture of the Duke for this guy.
Yeah, not exactly.
I copied and pasted him, just like the Tleilaxu did.
It's like that episode of Star Trek where no man has gone before.
Silver Eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, that was actually the second pilot.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I don't know if they go into it anymore in the later books, but in Messiah, they put those eyes in him because they just think they're better than normal eyes.
Right. It's just their arrogance of their technology.
Yeah.
So that means, Kel, that there may be some Tleilaxu presence on Gidi Prime that you may want to seek out.
That's cool.
Yeah, I think you're more an Ix guy. I think.
I think because the Tleilaxu they're all the cloning and stuff, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Because that was the thing is I was actually going to say I wanted to at some point I wanted to go back because I know that there wasn't anyone there at the thing from Ix at the breaching, but there was a House Vernius.
Yeah, House Vernius.
Yeah, House Vernius.
Yeah.
So I wanted to put in a thing there, I really want to get one of those Ixian probes that let you copy someone's intellect because I feel like I need to make a backup of myself at some point.
Oh,
it's like a thing I want to I'm worried that my genius will be lost to the world if I ever die.
Oh my God.
So I'd like to say that at some point I put the feelers out to try to get some of that technology. But
yeah, you can have a whole team of Kels working under you.
Oh my god, that'd be amazing.
All you gotta do is die.
It doesn't have to kill you.
I don't know.
I'm reading how it works here in this here book.
About the goals?
No, not the goals. The Ixion probes. It makes like a basically a backup of your mind in a way.
Oh,
yeah, but okay. But
it's just something you interact with. It's just a knowledge database kind of like you can ask it any questions and it kind of it's not like free thinking, but it acts the way you would act kind of type of a thing. So it'd just be like
it's like a Kel emulator.
Yeah. So that like my genius will not be lost to the world.
Sounds like it's almost a thinking machine. I don't know.
Note that the simulacrum is not a thinking machine in and of itself, but is in fact merely a means of recovering information and responses.
Yeah,
it says so in the book. And I mean, they imply that everyone hates them and thinks that they're thinking machines, but
some Ixion lawyer wrote that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh man!
All right.
I gotta wait a whole week to see how I get myself killed now. Damn.
Yeah, you can anticipate the whole time. Yeah, but you got the Atreides there. No, they wouldn't dare do something in front of an ambassador. Where is the ambassador?
When has House Harkonnen ever harmed Atreides with the consent of the Emperor? When has that ever happened?
As of yet?
Yeah, not yet. Right? Yeah. Never.
I had a little moment of prescience there. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yep, never happened. Not yet.
Oh my god, that's funny. Okay.
So, how do you spell ghoul or whatever you're calling this guy?
I think it's Ghola.
Yeah. No U. Yeah, so it's a ghoul with an A and no U. Ghola. Gola. So yeah, there is a Beni Telux member somewhere.
So does Cynti believe that this is her grandfather?
No, she knows that it's not. She knows like what was done, but she seems to think that this will, give her legitimacy, give her some sort of authority, and who knows? Knowing that her grandmother is opposed to unnatural technologies, she sees this as quite a formidable weapon against her grandmother. I would imagine.
Yep, and that's what they're used for. God damn it. Although Duncan Idaho comes back like a million times. So
there's a ton of Duncans. Can't stop copying him.
That's in Dune Messiah?
Well, the first one's in Dune
Or is it
Messiah,
later?
and he comes back multiple times after that.
Children of Dune?
I think he's in the extended books that Brian Herbert was involved with too.
Is he in the sci-fi miniseries?
Oh,
I don't know. Maybe.
I think so. Yeah, because that covers children. That goes, Messiah. I think
Hate was like a double threat because they trained him as a mentat.
Oh, that's right.
But he also had all the like genetic memory of being a swordmaster or whatever.
That's right. Nice. Well, here, let me get the stream. So, thank you for watching. Hope that was a fun reveal. The old Duke has returned. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.